Hi Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of November 2015. So we'll start off with your ruling planet, Mercury, that moved into your 6th house, coupled with the sun on the 2nd. And the sun has been in your 6th house since last month. So a really big focus on your work and your health. And Mercury here is really letting you communicate that, letting you think about that, how you can change your work patterns, how you can change your daily routines, or how you can change your health. And the sun here is really putting a focus on that part of your chart for this beginning of the month. Venus moves into your 5th house, which is always a lovely thing when Venus goes into the 5th house of love and pleasure and things that we basically enjoy doing. Also, to Venus on the 5th house rules children and the children that you may have. So Venus is going to bring a lot more love and affection into that 5th house for you for this month, Gemini. So you might be feeling a little bit more creative around the 8th to want to really express yourself artistically or creatively, if any of you guys out there are artists, or if not, just enjoying time doing what you like, basically. On the 11th, a new moon in your 6th house of work and health. So new moon, new intentions, and it's a private moon. New moons are private moons. Full moons are public moons. So this new moon in your 6th house can also implement a new way of a daily routine. This can be anything from a new job to a new workout regimen to a new dietary way of looking at things, or any of you Geminis out there. 6th house also rules pets. So some of you Geminis might just be getting a new pet as well around the 11th. On the 12th, we're going to go down a little bit. On the 12th, Mars moves into your 5th house, coupled here with the beautiful, attractive Venus. And Mars is all about that action. Mars is all about that assertion. And Venus is all about attraction. Come to me. So I'm going to say it's yin and yang, female, yin and yang, female and masculine and feminine energy in your 5th house can mean a lot of physical activity for you Geminians around the 12th. A lot of sexual energy can be very well placed at this time. A lot of energy to do things, projects, creative work, or just hobbies, things that you like to do. You'll have more energy to do that, and also just really having more energy to spend time with your children or children around you. On the 20th, we have Mercury, your ruling planet, is going to go into your 7th house of partnership. Any type of partnership that you have, one-on-one relationships and committed partnerships in terms of your business partnerships, your wife, your husband, or your significant other. And it's coupled here with Saturn. That's been really restructuring you and really making you learn some lessons on partnership and how to really give you that solidity in the partnerships. And Mercury moving here with Saturn is also going to be talking about you being a little bit more serious in your conversations, you thinking more about what it is that you're going to be saying on a one-on-one level with other people. So that's really good for you too as well, Geminis. And then on the 22nd, the sun moves into your 7th. So then again, a focus on your partnership. So around the end of the month, there's going to be a real big focus on your partnerships, other people at the end of the month. Your communication is going to be there, and also your responsibility, your duty. You're gonna really feel like you have to basically, communicate with the people in your life, the partnerships that you have around the 22nd. And then a phenomenal thing happens for you, Gemini, on the 25th. That's a full moon in Gemini. It's in 3 degrees. So any of you guys born at the beginning of Gemini or has any planets in 3 degrees will be feeling this full moon. And it's in your 1st house of self. And this is a public moon. So anything you've been working on, Gemini, probably might show fruition around this time if you've been putting forth the effort, of course. And then on the 26th, I talked about this in a video that I put out earlier this month about aspects that I'm going to be incorporating in the videos. I'm going to be incorporating them slowly. But there is going to be an aspect between Saturn in your 7th house and Neptune in your 10th house of your public standing, your reputation, and your 7th house is your house of partnership. So this is going to be a conflict of interest type of aspect. So illusion versus reality. What's real, what's fake about my partnerships, and how I feel about my reputation in this world. How does my partnership really have a conflict of interest with my status, and how does my status have a interest with my relationship? So this is really going to be a good way to really push towards change, because squares encourage change to happen, and this is the first of the 3 conversations that's going to be happening. So this is the first this year, and it continues on in 2016, where I will be talking in more detail about that. I just want to incorporate the aspects slowly so that everyone can understand at the same time. So again, Gemini, this is your monthly reading for the month of November.